Hey guys, Chaos Master 237 here, back for more Final Fantasy XVI. Now, you're probably noticing from the last part that I'm not on the same part where I paused. Well, you see, I actually was recording a while ago. Well, yeah, a little while ago because I had to go through the boss fight again. Because I lost power and I didn't save it. And not to mention, even if I did save it, the footage obviously wasn't saved when I lost power. So we're back here. I honestly went through the whole boss fight with Bahamut again, so I don't even remember how close we are to the part where I paused. So we're just going to go through this
Can
again.
nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
What madness is this, Dion? Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait. Don't dally, man! Go!
Your Radiance.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the Mothercrystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Dion.
Still think he was a bit quick to try to throw it.
Gods! Gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches.
Yep, I knew
Put
it.
him to
Like
the
I said
proof.
before. Like, oh yeah, I
would
didn't say
see
before.
if he
He's Akashic, and he's being controlled by Mythos, or by
Go,
Ultima.
Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
I still would have left her anyway.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Again, she deserves it, but she is really quick to deny everything. It's really sad, really.
Mother.
I mean, still sucks. You know, mother died in front of you. Even if she was a bitch and did deserve it, still sucks. And now I get to see this all again and hear that speech once more. Yeah, that stop must have been
Is
for
it is consciousness that weaves your wills together?
Boots.
Consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others. Then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Yeah, I figured Ultima was the one behind that. I mean, it was obvious before, but it still wasn't very sure to me if it was just because of the destruction of the Mothercrystals or Ultima. Like I said, I've seen this already.
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures.
Gifted the power of Eikons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
They say Muthos and then Mythos.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you, find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form, you ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
I don't know why this guy serves Mythos, or, oh my gosh, serves Ultima. I don't know why I've been confusing Mythos and Ultima. Yep, this is what happens in the map now. The sky changes color, as such the map changes color as well.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
Yep.
It's never ending.
Right about that.
Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Things fall apart. Power of light, new abilities, impulse. Yeah. Like I said, I read through all this. The Wings of Light, casting Mega Flare, Massive Powerful Spell that showers enemies with a deluge A searing light. The longer the spell is charged, the more powerful the results. Press circle to cast the spell when ready, taking damage while casting the
I'll be
spell.
happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otto has to say.
New items, new missives, new crafting recipes. Yep. The grossest guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that again. If you guys want to read it, you can pause the video. Sorry. Like, I read it all already, so I'm not gonna read it again. Nothing new to place. I feel like we're getting close to the end of the game, and I have not found everything on there, so that'll probably be something I'll do for, I don't know, something. Let's go here.
What do I owe the honor?
Craft our next
So, will it be?
icon, elemental icon weapon. I
Last you
like
a
to call
good
it that.
while.
The Sons of Ouroboros. Yep.
That it? Fine.
Still alive, are ya?
Yep. Let's look to sell some stuff again.
You got out else?
I'm gonna sell a lot of these sharp fangs. And why am I gonna need to sell them right now? You'll see in just a minute. Because what we're gonna get is gonna put a major dent in our wallet.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Yeah, I got plenty of desert roses, so I'll get rid of some.
You got out else?
Let's see. There you got the diamond sword. Already got the silk sash upgraded. Got those two. Got everything here. Nothing I need there. Get this.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Get the last
You'll not find a
elixir.
better price than that.
It seems the hideaway has lost it.
Alright, hold on a second. Alright, I just wanted to check my headphones. They're feeling a little bit of a cut. I guess it might have just been the music. I keep hearing like the weird staticky noise and stuff, but I guess it was just the soundtrack involved. Alright, just go here and then get out. Just go here. Arcade mode. Stage replay. Ooh. Ugh, sorry about that. Yeah, that's that. Nothing else really new except notorious marks.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
The Mare, Quiet Sands, and I know this is in Sombrek. I said that last time before the power went out. I was actually talking about it a bit before the power went out, that it's in somewhere in some brick. Where exactly, I don't know, but we'll get to it eventually. We will get to it eventually. And there's nothing, really not much else to do. We could go over here and talk and everything.
What will it be today?
How may I help you today?
Study it well, Clive.
Now here's the thing.
Back
I
again.
said that Olivier
How may I
was
help you today?
Akashic. And here's the thing. We don't have any proof of that, but Clive says he was Akashic all along. So somewhere along the way, you know, he became Akashic. When exactly, I have no idea. And why he didn't look Akashic, again, I have no idea. The only excuse there is not just, you know, typical plot bullshit. No. The excuse I think they're trying to go for is Ultima.
Is there anything we can do? It doesn't feel right sitting around waiting for the world to right itself.
You look just like a
I'd
princess.
be going to some work.
And
That,
you
or
look
you
like
could
the
join the curse
princess's
breakers.
sister.
Not sure how all this seems like it's the end of the world to me. I really don't see it.
We've received word that the displacement stacks have arrived safely in Canva. The rest is up to mid.
Cool. Now, can I upgrade?
That leather loosener was only the
Of
first
course
of the
not.
disguise.
I agree with her on that. Look at some... Yeah.
I was thinking I might pen a novel of my own to tell the story of the hideaway. I change all the names, of course. Well, except for mine, that is.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us!
How do you suppose they'll manage that? You ever seen one of the blue bastards swim?
Right. I mean, I can understand Akashic
I
fish.
heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
Yeah.
Never. D on the boat. Kinslayer.
He didn't mean to. He never meant to do it. There's nothing down there. Alright, so what does the kid have to say? Oh wow, he actually found a hawk.
Round and round the city clock, the wyvern chased the eagle. The birdie stopped to catch his breath. Down came the eagle.
Or eagle, I guess.
Round and round the city clock, the wyvern chased
Okay, just gonna go.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Yeah, my brothers. My blood brother and my step brother.
What do you make of them skies then?
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out at Mothercrystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
Right?
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could
Yeah,
be
probably.
that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Sorry about that. Just trying to plug in my phones again. Of course, this one doesn't want to fully cooperate with me. Give me... You know what? Forget it. Let's just move. Speak with Vivian. I'll probably just get it done as they're talking.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Let's hear the facts then.
These darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mothercrystals had already begun to wilt for want of aether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for aether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Yeah. Now, the whole sequence was honestly completely new to me. But I kept quiet because, you know, it was pretty obvious that there was going to be some kind of negative effect. And I feel like even if Ultima didn't do that whole thing that he did, I feel like the world would have still ended up going to shit anyway.
There's a storm coming soon. Will there be thunder?
Probably.
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts? Some say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and sumpters, so that an ether flood wouldn't mean instant death for their riders or drivers. Me, I reckon they built it up over generations. Too many foolish traders driving their birds into floods, and only the toughest surviving.
So, evolving.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
True. This
There
is true.
Nothing divine about him.
True.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he?
Mm-hmm.
Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time.
Oh,
you will
crap.
forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
I wonder if they. Sorry. I wonder if there's like any way we could get that journal. The only thing I can think of somehow, and again, sorry about the pause. I was thinking. I think it might actually be possible that Joshua has that journal. You know, because think about it, he knows of Ultima, and he said that his travels revealed much of Ultima and his ambition. So I think whatever journal Joshua has it. It makes sense.
We have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3.
There it is.
We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
Oh gosh.
When it rains.
It fucking pours.
Mm-hmm.
The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
To be more accurate, in my opinion, to be more completely accurate, it would be Joshua and Dion because, you know, they can fly. You know, they can get higher than anyone else.
Seen enough?
So, you know, they get up higher and then they're able to close the gap, you know. Bahamut channeled. Alright, let's see how it looks. Okay, so then that means, as I said once before, we're gonna get Shiva, and then we're gonna get Odin. And I still think there's gonna be that open slot. Oh wait, maybe not. If it's mirroring the same thing, so then no, it won't. Then what about Leviathan? We do know Leviathan has to appear in the DLC, the second DLC, which means that there has to be, you know, there's got to be a slot for Leviathan, unless it's only unless that slot is tied specifically to the DLC for Leviathan. You know, like you can't take that specific DLC content outside of the DLC content, which makes sense in a way. Giga Flare. Nice. Alright, now I said I was going to save up for Judgment Bolt. And I really still want to. I really do. But we do have a new Eikon ability, and I want to flex that. There. Now I gotta save up for that one, and then I'll save up for that. For Judgment Bolt. And I know I gotta get that, and I want to try to get the most powerful abilities they got by the time we go and face Odin. Because that way I can build up the ability points to get Odin's maxed out, and then we'll eventually get Jill's. And now for the swap, just so I'm sure a lot of people are probably tired of me using Ramuh the whole time. So let's have this. And we're going to have this one be way more focused on its own for that. If you know what I'm going for with that. And because we are short on a lot of things, as always, let us put these back on. Let's see, abilities, yep, we're all good there. And you know what? Let's put the Phoenix back on and let's, use other moves. We've already used Scarlet Cyclone, so let's use Will of Vikes. And we'll also use the Flames of Rebirth. Then for Titan, let's get rid of Gauge. And try using Upheaval again. Let's get rid of Heatwave. No, I've already shown off Rook's Gambit again. But you know what? Let's go with Earth and Fury. Yeah. Alright.
The message is from Martha, Isabel.
I'm ready when you are, Clive.
Alright then. Let's see the map. Oh wait, that reminds me. I just noticed this, actually. Unless that's new. I don't remember that. I'll have to take a look at older footage. I do not remember that particular thing. Wait, this is where... Yeah, this is where Drake's Fang was, so I guess it must have... Hold on. I wonder if that and this are new because of, the fact that we took out those crystals, or not the crystals. Like, I know Drake's Fang area was right around here, but that's gone. Right? It was around here, wasn't it? I don't remember. That's what I get for not paying attention to the map that well. Alright, next up I want to take a look at figures. I mean, we didn't use them at all, so I guess I shouldn't be that surprised.
I pity those in the villages.
Clive! Anything
Alright,
catch your
so
eye?
first we will go to... Let us go to... let's go there.
First we find Isabel.
Alright, sorry for that.
Saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts? Then a wall won't stop them.
Nope. What does this one have here?
Do you see anything you like?
I already got that. Is there anything new you got for me? Oh, right. They got the music. Yeah. This is troublesome. I'm definitely going to need to spend more time there. I think what I'll definitely do off camera, what I'm definitely going to do off camera is spend time grinding and farming and everything, trying to get all these things, and then checking every single place that has a shop so that I could see if maybe, and you know, see if how many songs I don't have.
Best I can do. I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. Thank you.
And let's get the biggest one out the way.
Excellent choice.
This guy's still being a dick.
Where is everyone? Safe behind bolted doors if they're clever. Likely dead, if not.
Nothing but ill tidings from beyond the wall these days. Floods, ghosts, famine. People are afraid to leave their homes.
Jeez. Oh, now we can finally get up here. I wonder if we could have found another way to get up here before. I just, I don't know because I didn't look. Yeah, everything changed.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
Then we're next.
The garrison's being sorely tested.
Then they'll be needing more tonics.
Is it true the old capital's lost?
Yes.
Times are hard. Your custom is most welcome, my lady.
And you shall have it again tomorrow.
The dame sent you to market, did she? I hope she handed you a fat purse. Stocks are low and prices high. I fear half the stalls won't last the season.
No surprise. We are kind of messing up the Mothercrystals.
Do you see that? It's an absolute disgrace.
What is it?
I will give you 20 talents for that bird of yours. No, 30.
I told you to fuck off. She's not for sale.
Wow. Yeah, that is pretty sad, really.
If there are ghosts in the Royal Meadows, then why isn't the garrison dealing with them?
How the hell do you deal with ghosts in this game? Like, come on.
4 left for more on the captain's orders. Only 2 came back.
God has help us.
You heard what happened in the capital. In Moor. What happens if the ether comes here too?
We run. That's what.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. I can't fight those things.
But you can. You must. For me. For us.
Let me check some. Okay.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different.
Ultimate
They've taken
pets.
so many. I've lost count.
A Kashik, but different.
Ultimus thralls.
Mm-hmm.
And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Why we fight?
More arrived from the capital this morning.
I know. They could hardly stand.
We could leave. But where would we go?
The 2 soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
What could do that to a man?
Monsters. Oh man, that's terrible.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Heard to know some of them have spine.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
When do they appear, and why are they doing this? Oh, I thought that was one of them up there. It's not. Speak with the wounded, gladly.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Don't leave me, Pa.
It's alright. Give me your arm.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Yeah, and I have this really, really, really bad feeling. Wait, what the? Why was that? Is that part now unlocked?
Assume you have a plan?
We need to find out what we're facing. The captain lost his head because he never stopped to use it. If we reman the towers and fortify the walls, we might just stand a chance.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Oof. That's fucked.
Good girl.
I think I went into that tower and got stuff from it. I honestly don't remember. Like, we haven't been in here in a long time. Let's take a look, shall we? It's a goblin.
Straight home now.
Oh, I have the Mega Flare bar. I see. Come on. Come on, baby.
Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal!
Just gotta keep running.
Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill!
Okay, how many can I charge?
All yours, Torgal! All yours, Torgal!
Alright, so 4 is the maximum. Got it. Oops.
Nice try. All yours, Torgal!
How long gotta keep doing that for? You know what? Flare breath. Oh, 124? Oh. Looks like I may have found a good place to grind. Good place to grind and farm. Maybe. If they're that strong. Oh boy. How many other regulars are there? Aether. That's Aether, alright. Okay, you got any regular enemies for me? By regular, I mean not like giant wyverns or Akashic bombers, you know, just regular, you know, regular monsters. Give me that. Come on, there's gotta be like regular monsters besides just those goblins, right? There's gotta be. Like, where are my wolves at? Well, I guess we'll have to finish that up next time. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and if you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. Next time we will continue on with this mission, and with the mission, not the side quest. I was thinking it was a side quest, but it's not. And we will continue with it next time, and we will hopefully find out exactly what the hell is going on. Until then, laters!